I don't know if you've been properly introduced or not, but this is Haley.
Hello. Hi. I had to make it weird.
You do realize that's making the cut, right? Okay. Anyway, so this is to basically tell you what Shadows of the Imagination is going to be up to. Hopefully in 2019, we're going to try to upload every day, if not every other day. Right? Right. We just uploaded a new one called Records Reveal. I'm going through a box of old records that a friend gave to me. But I'll read them off, and she can tell you who's doing what.
Did you fucking take the ashtray? Like,
I did. It's somewhere. I don't fucking...
Really?
It's right here.
Give me that bitch.
Anyway. That's one thing we're going to try to quit, so if my rants seem out of fucking focus.
Yeah, well, the only reason I'm smoking is for something completely different, so.
Okay, so, I'm going to read off the list. Or she can read off the list. Do you want to read off the list?
Do you want me to read off the list?
How about you?
I can't read your chicken scratch.
How about you read your handwriting and you say who's going to do what, and I'll read my chicken scratch and you say who's going to do what.
Oh, no.
Okay,
so there's this thing called a random candy box that you unbox. You don't know what country it's from until you get it.
I think it's called Snack Crate, but I'm not sure.
I believe it's Snack Crate. But it's pretty cool. And then next thing we've got is a pop doll unboxing.
She has to do the Snack Crate because I don't know if anything's got hazelnut in it, and I'm highly allergic, so she's mainly going to be the one with my narration in the background.
Right. But like I said, there's a pop doll unboxing, which they have this deal on Amazon.com where you can buy a $18 box of 36 pop dolls, and they're random, so you don't know what you're getting. So they could be rare, like an autographed Stanley pop doll, something like that. Pretty neat. And then Owl Crate is another one. Owl Crate is a book service. You just buy a box of books and you pick whatever genre you like, and it'll send you random books to that genre.
Depending on the book and depending on the theme.
Right.
We'll either both be unboxing that one at the same time, or
romance novels you can do.
Or she'll be unboxing one and I'll be unboxing the other.
It's like thrillers or suspense. Stephen King is probably one. Anything like that. We've also have an SK vlog, which is a serial killer vlog. We each have our own specific serial killer that we're going to research and do a video analysis on each person.
And that we could add more people to, but right now it's just going to be me and her.
First one is his vlog, and it's about H.H. Holmes, or aka Dr. Death. Don't really know anything about him.
And as far as we know, he's the first recorded serial killer.
He was the first recorded serial killer in the United States, yeah. The next one is mine, and it's Eileen Wernos, and she's absolutely insane. Would like to see her whole story. I might watch a couple interview videos and do a little research on her. The next one is the Game Show Killer, or as you know him as Rodney Alcala. He basically would get on the dating game or whatever, and he'd take these women home and they'd never be seen again. Like, he'd kill them or do whatever he wanted. That's his. Mine is the Ted Bundy. We all know who Ted Bundy is. Don't really have to go into detail with him. The next one is Richie Ramirez, or the Night Stalker. Don't really know anything about him that much. That's also his. Ted Bundy's mine. He's got Richie Ramirez, sorry. Jeffrey Dahmer's mine. I've always been fascinated by serial killers. He's one of the ones that I've researched extensively with him, so I kind of have an idea of what screwed up shit he's done. Pardon my French. Nanny Doss is his next one. I don't have any idea who that is. It's a woman, I assume. Next one is mine. And the very last one is Jerry Brodus, or the Lust Killer. Don't know who that is either. Our next set of videos would probably be step-by-step videos. He makes paracord bracelets. I don't really do much of those.
We'll do step-by-step with my sketches and stuff too. Like, I have at least one video up, I think, of a step-by-step or whatever. And I also want to try to do slideshows and stuff again. One of those is going to be a transition of me and her within a year. Like, we're going to start, I think we started yesterday.
Yeah.
Mine should start today. I'll have her take a picture today. And by this time next year, we'll end it so it's a complete year's time span.
He also has his art that he wants to showcase, which most of his art is amazing. He did a portrait of a friend of mine. She's on the wall. Can't really see her at the moment.
There she is.
So that one right there. That's my best friend Jenny. She died in 2006. He drew that off of a picture I had of her, which is now a Christmas tree ornament, which I adore. Next thing.
She came in and she was absolutely.
Oh, it was a surprise for me after work, and I cried because
she cried for a while.
I'm a sensitive bitch, so.
I didn't think it was that great. I don't ever think any of my art's great, but
he did a Chester Bennington that was amazing.
It's on the wall over there, but you can't see it
yet. Yeah, it needs a little more work.
We'll do a slideshow of all my fucking.
It looks pretty good. I mean, he did a what? Didn't you do a Kurt Cobain too?
I've done a Kurt Cobain, but some bitch stole all my fucking drawings. And she lives in Ballage, Oklahoma. Remember she?
Yeah, you know where to.
Then go get my shit.
Go get my shit. Yeah. The next section of this video list that he wants to do, he's going to read those off for you.
Because she doesn't like reading my chicken scratch.
I can't read his handwriting half the time. It's just like, dude.
I mean, she can't read that. We're gonna do different.
Don't let him fool you. I have better reading skills than most of the people in this house. No offense to anybody. I'm a grammar Nazi, so it's your fault.
She didn't know that I fuck up on purpose. Just to make her fucking think about it. Because I like hearing the sound of her voice, whether she's bitching or yelling or whatever. Never get tired.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Sure you do.
Next set of videos we're going to be doing like Loot Crate unboxings. We'll do the, like she said, the Pop Doll unboxing, Out Crate. We're also going to do like Loot Anime. We might get one special box every once in a while of random stuff like survival gear or that mystery box where you have to solve the mystery or whatever. We're going to find random ones to do. And the more views we get, the more boxes we can get. Kind of strapped for money, so we're going to go with the cheaper ones. But once that's not a factor anymore, we'll, we might even do some fucking vlogs where we're driving around and, all the classic kind of vlog shit. Anyway, obviously we're still going to do rants and random stuff like my channel's known for. Just Jared won't be in them. Neither will Corey. Well, Corey might, but not yet. He's closer than Jared is. But if we get them around and they're willing to do a YouTube video with us and say Jared comes for a visit, then we'll do a couple videos with him before he leaves so we have some material with him in it. Might even do a snack crate because he's a fat kid. We'll most definitely do a snack crate. Now, if we go to a comic book shop or like a special shop, or I want to show y'all what she acts like in Barnes & Noble, we'll do a video there too. So
you're going to embarrass me in front of everybody, aren't you?
Probably. Okay, that covers.
Well, at least he's honest.
That covers the randoms. We'll do a lot of drinking and drunken ones because we're not alcoholics.
We did a 10-shot challenge last week, and damn, I think we both pretty much died.
And either by the time you see that, you'll either see this before or after you see the 10-shot challenge videos. So, I mean, that just depends on when the fuck we post it. Because I'm going to post everything tonight, so I don't know what order it's going to post in. So, whatever. Movie reviews. The way I like to do them. And
well, we'd have to actually either have seen the movie first or actually watch it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to open my mind a little bit with movies.
She's the way I like to do them. The way me and Jared came up with is a really fucking great idea. It can also be funny or whatever.
I think we should do a Napoleon Dynamite movie review. That would be funny.
Yeah. But
we have to be drunk when we watch it.
We're gonna do old movies. And we're going to do movies that nobody would ever think to fucking watch. Like, me and Jared would pick a movie off of YouTube because they have full-length movies on YouTube. and some of them are so random and so shitty you wouldn't think somebody would sit through them. Well, we sat through them for our fucking movie vlogs. And yes, you can pick them. That way you're not completely flabbergasted by the movie and want to stop watching it. Because once you start it, if it's for a review, you have to finish it regardless of how horrible it is. Because if it comes off of YouTube, it's probably shit.
Now, if you have an idea of a movie you want us to review, post it in comments and we'll probably watch it. It could be literally anything.
It could be Nosferatu and we would have to sit through it and watch it.
I've already seen that movie.
Yeah, me too. It could be fucking Swamp Thing, Wolfman, anything fucking old, black and white, silent. It doesn't matter. If you have a suggestion, let us know. Book reviews. So, I'm going to let her at least talk to you, and she can put as much detail as possible into the book she is currently reading because she's super into it. I've got like 4 on the floor that I'm going to show you that I'm going to review, and I'll review them as I finish them. But I do book reviews in my book log, so I would like to do them on YouTube too. So here she's her book that she's going to be doing, and she will show it to you again when she does her book review. We just wanted to show you what was coming.
Well, essentially, the book I'm reading is Year One by Nora Roberts. So far, it's pretty good. I mean, honestly, I've gotten a quarter of a way through Stephen King's It and put it down. I haven't picked it up in months.
Which we will be reviewing, both of us.
Which is fantastic so far. I've never read any of her work before, but I'm pretty much hooked. I would say it's like not a post-apocalyptic world, but it's got a little bit of, apparently this virus is just a thing that happens. You don't even have to breathe on somebody. You can just touch them. Just like touching him, if I had it, it would pass it on to him like immediately. And then you die within a day of catching it. And people are dropping dead every hour, it seems. And then there's another person in this book that's apparently a witch or something like that. I'm only in 23 pages in, but it's pretty good. I would recommend it highly if you're into science fiction. Well, it's not really science fiction, is it? It's more like
if it turns into a series or has a couple other books, it's probably going to be post-apocalyptic after the first book. But
it's
right now,
book one. The Chronicles of the One is what it's called.
It's at the beginning of this virus or apocalypse, I guess, is what she's trying to say. So it's not technically post-apocalyptic. I guess you could call it present-apocalyptic.
It's coming into an apocalypse-type world.
Yeah.
But if you like Nora Roberts,
when the apocalypse starts,
and you're into this kind of thing, I would definitely recommend it. It is really good so far.
Mine are, I'm going to probably go into less detail, but there's this book series, and I lived in Carnegie, Oklahoma, and I picked up this book series in the first book, and once I had enough money to start buying books, a fucking bookmark disappeared out of this one. I don't know where it went, but I'll figure out what place I was in. But it's called A Stroke of Midnight by Laurel K. Hamilton. And yes, Hamilton is highly sexual, and there's a couple of sex in here. I think the lady that Meredith Gentry, she basically has this princess in orgies 24/7. There's a lot of story behind it aside from orgies, but there's a lot of fucking, like a lot. And I'll go into more detail on that book when I actually review it, and I'll review the ones before it too. But the story is, I got one called A Kiss of Shadows, and it was basically that series. The original series that I read was part of the Anita Blake series, which is also highly sexual, and she does the exact same thing. So it's like 2 different fucking characters doing the exact same thing, which is basically the exact same job. It's weird. Anyway, there's a book that I'm reading called Zeburbia. I don't know if you can see that.
It's a little dark.
So you can see it better on her side.
I don't know why. Lighting on the computer, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, I've been wanting to read this. It's by Jake Bible. It is definitely post-apocalyptic. It starts out post-apocalyptic.
It looks like a zombie novel.
It's a zombie novel.
So if you're a fan of if you're a fan of the Walking Dead novelizations, definitely a good read.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a fucking zombie fanatic, and I will probably go through books and hold them up and review ones that I've already read. You should see his
bug out bag. Like, my God.
I will definitely go through books and review ones that I've already read. That way, just to catch you up and kind of have material that I've already read, and I can explain the book to you. Another one, a friend of mine, I don't know if I can mention his name, but he gave me this book series, and he told me that it was the first in the book series. I found out when I went to a fucking library in Seminole that it was not, in fact, the first in the book series. So I'm 2 books into that series before I find out that these books are actually the first in the series. And I want to stab him in the dick. Anyway, the books he told me...
Well, you can't legally do that, so...
I can always say it.
I mean, if you're going to beat somebody up, but make sure it's legal at least.
This is a trilogy by Mercedes Lackey, not my usual read and not my usual genre, but...
Your record reveal video has been playing on mute for the last 18 minutes.
Yeah, so... At least we're reviewing it, but not reviewing it because it's fucking muted. Anyway, so this was...
should have totally fucking recorded the Wow Mounts video for YouTube. That would be fucking funny.
We'll do a Wow Mounts video. Matter of fact,
oh, it was hysterical. I was laughing my ass off. She's gonna give me Wild Time,
and she can record me doing a Wow Mounts video.
I still gotta do that.
I think she has my account attached to her laptop, so when I'm off of this one, I can log out and just retype my password when she logs into mine. And she can just turn her fucking computer around, and y'all can just giggle. Or she can do it off her phone. I don't give a shit. As long as I can log in on my computer and on fucking Xbox, I don't care. Also, I'm going to be doing a streaming video of a game called Recore as soon as I figure out how the fuck to do it. So, yeah. I've had the game for fucking 2 years now, and I still can't figure out how to fucking do it. I can do it on Twitch all day long, but I don't know how to make it public to Facebook, so I guess I can't do it on Twitch all day long. I could, but nobody'd see it. Anyway, this is called... I don't know why we got off the fucking topic, and I'm fucking holding the book over here like people can see it out of fucking frame and shit. This is called Black Griffin by Mercedes Lackey and Larry Dixon.
Operator error, sweetheart.
She does this to me all the time. Like, we can do videos, this is what y'all are going to see. She's going to talk over
goofy.
Me. And I'm
you either like it or don't.
She's going to talk over me, and I'm going to get irritated. I don't know why her mother didn't warn me about that before I started dating her, but whatever.
Why the hell would she warn you about anything? Come on now.
It's on you, Mom. It's on you.
My mom ain't helping you out, turd.
She will help me out. I think.
She does. She loves him.
I'm pretty sure she does. I hope she does.
Like, she got all excited. She's like, yay, you're dating a decent person this time.
You know she's going to see this, right? And we can be proven wrong because your mom is savage as shit when she wants to be.
Fuck you. My mother's a saint.
She is a damn saint. I love her, Mom. And no, I'm not just kissing ass. I've liked you since before. Yeah.
You freaking worked at Taco Bell and sold her a freaking burrito, and she's loved you since then.
I don't know if she loved me, but she liked me highly, I think.
You gave her food. She loves you.
This anyway is called Black Griffin, and it's the first in the series. Thanks.
Use him for blocking the whole fucking camera with his damn book.
Thanks, Kelly, for telling me this wasn't part of the series. Good job. Good job, bro. Good job. You fucking shit. So now I have to read these. Now, not only is it not is this one the first in the series, and the ones that he told me were the first in the series was not the first in the series, but I have to finish these 3 before I continue the third one of the fucking ones of the trilogy that he told me was... I can't even talk. The trilogy that he told me was the first in the fucking series. So, I'm 2 books into that trilogy thinking it's the first one, and then I find these, I'm like, you son of a bitch. Anyway.
Don't blame him.
We got more shit.
Attention. You should have researched.
Because we got more shit to talk about. There is one book review that we're both going to do. And we do have a couple Stephen Kings that we're going to read together.
We're reading a couple books together. One of them is this one.
Stephen King's It, which both of us have been on for damn near a year. I had to make her buy that copy because, you know.
So far, it's... I can't put it down, personally.
But she's put it down for like 6 months.
Thank you. Well, when I first got the book, I could not put it down. Like, it was that good. I stayed up until 6 in the morning reading this stupid thing. So, Stephen King, you're amazing. Like, legit.
I think he knows.
A fucking genius.
I think he knows he's amazing.
Oh, yeah. One of the
If
world's best-selling authors on the freaking planet is Stephen King.
Okay, so the Versus vlogs are going to be returning, and it should be fairly interesting to hear us talk over each other and argue. The first one was bath versus shower, and that was me and Jared. The second one was, hold on.
What kind of shit fucking video is this?
You're going to have to watch it so you know what the fuck it is. The second one was zombie apocalypse versus nuclear winter. We might revisit that one with me and her talking about it. This one.
That doesn't sound interesting at all. Stop. You're trying to stick your finger in my nose.
Yes,
we're not digging for nose gold here.
It might find gold. Anyway, so the Versus vlogs are returning. If you have an idea of something that we can make versus, like zombie apocalypse versus nuclear winter, any kind of apocalypse versus another kind of apocalypse, it versus another Stephen King book, we could do a book review that way and make it a Versus vlog and a book review.
Just don't pick Pet Sematary because you won't read it.
Yeah, I won't. Oh, I mean, I'll read the book, but I won't watch the movie. Fuck that. You'll never see a Pet Sematary.
They're doing a remake of Pet Sematary.
That'll watch. But I won't watch.
It's even creepier than the original.
But I won't watch the original. As long as that fucking sister's not in it, I'm good.
Well, you can't have a remake without the actual characters in it, can you?
Well, if she doesn't look like the fucking sister from the first one, I won't.
I don't know. The kid they picked to play the little boy that gets hit by that truck looks exactly like the original actor.
If you haven't guessed,
freaking creepy.
If you haven't guessed, this video is only long because she doesn't let me finish what I'm saying.
You know what?
I forget.
Eat my shorts.
Anyway, there'll be singing videos of her too.
Actually, don't do that. They probably don't taste good.
I'm not going to comment on that because some others are going to be watching this. Anyway.
Is it going on Facebook?
Yes.
Shit. I'm screwed.
Anyway.
What's going on there? Why don't we just do a freaking Facebook Live video?
Because we need material for YouTube. Jesus Christ. So, if you have an idea for a versus video, let us know. It could be like bath versus shower, spaghetti versus fucking lasagna.
How did we both think of lasagna?
Mac and cheese versus regular fucking spaghetti and regular fucking tomato.
I'm sorry.
Remember what the fuck I'm saying. Hold on. Shh.
There ain't no
Mac
contest,
and cheese
dude.
versus regular spaghetti.
Ugh.
Actually, we could do that. Mac and cheese versus.
How would you even do that? You have to
versus
eat
tomato
both
sauce
of them?
macaroni. Yeah. But
we all know what fucking spaghetti and mac and cheese tastes like.
I'll make it difficult. You can even
make it difficult. It is difficult.
No, hold on. I'll make the versus video difficult. How would you even do it? Fine. I'll cook the mac and cheese, and I'll cook the fucking macaroni and spaghetti sauce. Yeah.
One of the very few things I can actually cook is fucking mac and cheese.
I'm not going to detail.
Which is sad because I can't do half the shit that he does.
Her mother and her stepmother are amazing fucking cooks, and I don't know how she burned water. I swear to God. See? She doesn't even argue.
I have never burned water.
She has a recipe book from her mother.
That I never used.
She never
it even has my favorite carrot cake recipe in there.
She told me that I'm going to have to make the recipes. There's no fucking way I can compete with her mom even going off of a recipe, so I'm not going to touch that book because I know nothing I make is going to come close to what's in that book. Anyway.
Again, my mother's a genius. Didn't I say that already?
Look, you don't have to say it. I knew it already. No, I'm not.
Well, at least you're fucking honest then. Oh my God.
Anyway, versus vlogs. Basically, the premise is pick something versus another, and it's got to be something similar, like bath versus shower, apocalypse versus nuclear winter, all that shit. If you have an idea, let us know, and we will research it, and we will argue it. She'll pick one, and I'll pick the other, and we'll debate it back and forth and see which one's better, and then people can vote. We'll do a mail time if we get popular. You see all these YouTubers opening up mail from their fans and stuff like that. So if we get popular enough, we'll do a mail time video. I'm calling it mail time because -exp calls his mail time. But we'll do mail openings and stuff like that. We won't read letters unless you say it's okay to read the letter out loud on the video. But we will do shout outs to every single person that sends us something if they send us something if we get that popular. Like I said, she's going to be singing. She can either do it from my channel or hers. Once she figures out a title for her channel, I will always link it in the description and let you know to go over and check hers out. And as soon as I figure out how to do the links and stuff, and I know a lot of people might think I'm stupid or whatever, but I didn't do this YouTube thing right the first time. I would just post my videos. So once I figure out how to edit and put links to other videos and top corners and stuff like that at the end of videos, I'll fucking do that too and link you to some of her shit.
If you have any songs you want me to do, just put it in the comment section, and I'll try to do my best to.
I've got her a whole track
rehearse
list.
And whatever.
I've got her a whole track list. She's gonna make me a CD.
Now, if you want heavy metal stuff, don't ask for that because I can't scream at all.
Somebody pick Barbie Girl, please.
Oh God, I
For
am
the
not
love
doing.
of God,
I would
pick
rather
Barbie
do
Girl.
Dancing Queen than that.
But if they request it and the fans request
Son
it,
of
you
a
have
bitch.
to do it. Yeah.
Okay, here's the deal.
We don't have to do it,
if I
but
get
you know.
10 or more votes for a song, I'll do it.
Actually, we can do that. As
I think that's fair.
Actually, I can link her to the Overactive Imaginations Facebook page and group page, and she can start doing votes and stuff like that you want her, like books you want her to review, songs you want her to sing, videos you want her to make, and I'll do the same with me. We can both do videos that you want. Like what we have here is not, I mean, it's set in stone, but we can also do random shit. We can do like, we have the Indiana Insanity videos, which a couple of them were edited to edit out one person that was in it who requested not be in a video, so I had to edit out the bits and pieces with her face actually in them. But Indiana Insanity is a thing. We drive around singing and shit all the fucking time. And yes, it's usually Eminem, and yes, I've said your name on fucking YouTube before several times, so Sarah, if you have a request of a song that you want to see us go fucking crazy and sing in the car, fine. Do it. Because I'm pretty sure she's going to sound better than me. But that's the whole point. I basically look at people crazy out the window and scream, "Hi!" real loud.
He did that on the way to my job from Lebanon, Indiana.
You know how
and
many
I swear to God, the guy in the car next to us was like,
you know how many old
the
people?
hell? Like,
you know how many old people in cars?
He shouted at a guy on the sidewalk, and he turned around and he's just.
Or I'll yell
Who
nice.
the hell yelled at me?
Or I'll
Like,
yell nice pants randomly, and they'll fucking freak out. I yelled nice pants to a guy one time, and he fucking waved at me and smiled. I'm pretty sure he was gay.
Now, you can't know that just by looking at the guy.
He went, "Hi." He was gay. So, and she sings. So if you have suggestions for what she should call her fucking YouTube channel, let her know. She might like them. Actually, we could take a vote.
I don't even know how to change my YouTube name.
You comment on Overactive Imaginations Facebook page or the group page, or you can private message the group pages or whatever, and she will pick her favorites, and she will.
I don't even know how to.
And we'll take a vote. We'll pick the favorites, and then we'll put them up, and we'll number them, and you can vote for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many she picks. If she can't decide, she'll probably pick like fucking 30 of them because she'll like every single name you suggest, I promise you. And then she'll pick her favorites out of those, and hopefully it's only like 10 because nobody wants to read 30 different titles. But
oh my God.
Anyway, the last thing, we're going to do challenge videos, and there's one she doesn't want to do, I'm going to end up having to do, so it's going to be absolutely hilarious, but I've always wanted to do the 100 layers makeup challenge. And if I can talk her into it, then we can do it.
So bad for your skin. I already have freaking pop
Matter of
marks on my
fact,
face
if I can
anyway.
talk her into it, and I can talk her mom into it, we'll have her mom put the 100 layers on her.
Oh, hell no. My mom is not going to waste good makeup on that.
We're going to buy cheap makeup.
I ain't doing it with cheap makeup. Even
Whatever.
cheap makeup is expensive.
Whatever she's picking, I'll buy the goddamn makeup. Anyway, so that's basically what's coming. We have all these.
Man, I'd rather do 100 socks than that.
Make her do 100 shirts.
Oh, hell.
Or
I'm going to look like my ex-boyfriend.
if she wasn't asthmatic, we would make her do 100 layers of silly string.
You do realize that is a bitch to get out of hair, right?
We'll put your hair up in a bun, and we'll put like a fucking rain poncho over you, and we'll spray you down with silly string, and we'll do 100 cans of silly string.
Oh, hell, dude.
We're going to have to figure out a way to throw all the silly string, but yeah. Basically, we're going to sit here and talk till we feel like we should end the video. That's cool with y'all? That way we
I'm going to do a silly string video. You might as
I can
well
do
do it outside.
I can do this as an upcoming what's coming up for Shadows of Imagination. We'll figure out how to shorten the fucking title, but also meet Haley in parentheses because I always do a meet Haley, meet Corey, meet Jared. I always do a meet this person video. So we can do that. We're gonna do random story times too, where we all just sit around and make up fucking stories. But oh, and if we do gaming, we can do board games as soon as we figure out how to set that up. We can do board games. You won't see faces, but you'll hear voices, and the only people you'll hear in the video is people that actually want to participate in the YouTube thing. So, our first game is probably legit going to be Settlers of Catan. So, anyway, so I guess that's all because I'm running out of shit to talk about. But we're also going to do a video, and I haven't ran it by her yet, but I'm going to go ahead and mention it on the video so I can discuss it with her on video, and she can't really deny it. I have a box of random stuff, and she likes to organize. So we have this shelf that we've just put random shit on since we moved into our apartment. And I was going to see if she would let me do a video of her going through the box and asking me about certain things that she pulls out and showing them on camera, and then showing you where she puts it. Show the shelf empty, and then show you how she organized it after it's done. That sounds like something you've been wanting to do?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Because, I mean, she hasn't seen some of the little trinkets and stuff that I have that I've collected out of loot crates and stuff like that. So, oh, and if, like I said, if there's a subscription box that you want us to get, we will try it once. If we don't like it, we won't do it again. But there will probably be a lot of loot crate, a lot of owl crate. There will be a few of the pop boxes, which she's going to go check. And I think she can get the snack crate. And then next month, or next time I get paid, I can probably get an owl crate if I if I have enough. I'm going to make sure bills are paid, Bills are most important. I can't play with anything and enough money to set back. Make sure she's got gas to get us back and forth to work. But anyway, any suggestions, comments, constructive criticism, telling us we talk too much, whatever, leave it in the comments below, or the comments on, preferably the comments on YouTube. We need more views. We need more comments. We need people to pay more attention to the YouTube channel. We will be posting to Facebook and stuff like that, but we would appreciate it if you actually commented on YouTube as well. And we will subscribe to anybody that comments. That way we have plenty of followers. Y'all have plenty of followers or whatever. We will subscribe. We will make sure we get notifications to your videos. And we will also watch and comment on your videos. So after this video, we will leave a link to her channel. Right now it's just her name. And I'm thinking about having her put her pen name, so to speak. It's her alter ego or whatever as the YouTube channel, so you don't see her full name, because I'm pretty sure she doesn't want the world knowing her full name. Anyway, bye. We'll see you again soon.
Bye.